I want to dedicate this review to my cousin, big cousin Van, who passed away around a year ago from cancer. He was a husband for 36 years and father for 36 years, and he served in the Gulf War. And his favorite video game, he was a vet that served in the Gulf War, and his favorite video game was Battlefield. You guessed it. All right. So this is off the cuff review for Battlefield 6. My history of Battlefield, I think I had a list. It's like 9 different Battlefield type games I played. Um, like, Bad Company, Hardline, all those types. Some expansions within Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, and now Battlefield 6, or Battlefield 2046 too. So I played around 9 different Battlefields. I'm not a big, super huge, hardcore, competitive esport multiplayer guy, right? But if you ask me point blank, what's my go-to multiplayer game overall, it's Battlefield. I'm not a Call of Duty guy. I don't like just running around or camping in buildings and rooms and stuff. I like the spectacle of war. I like helicopters. I like jets. I like tanks. I like the different specific kits, whether you got to repair the vehicles or heal teammates. Stick with your squad. Follow orders. It's very simple. Battlefield's not a complicated game. All right, so this review is on the base PlayStation 5, and it is developed by Battlefield Studios for current gen systems, PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox, yada yada yada. All right, I'm gonna start with the campaign. Uh, you know, Battlefield has plenty of campaigns, but it's not why you buy the game. You buy the game for the multiplayer. But I did finish the campaign in Battlefield 6 to the credits, and I gotta say it's mediocre. It's mediocre, at least compared to Battlefield 4's campaign and Battlefield 3's story campaign, which actually has some humor. It didn't take itself too seriously, unlike Battlefield 6. It seemed like Battlefield 6's campaign, where you play as a squad of a few soldiers, namely Murphy, Carter, Gas Carter, Gecko. You don't play as Hemlock. But, these characters actually could have been really memorable because, you got Hemlock who wears the skull mask. You got Murphy, who's like the leader in training. You got Gecko, who's like this female assassin sniper. So the characters could have been really memorable, but they weren't because the writing it took itself too serious to me. The humor wasn't good. The drama wasn't good. The writing just wasn't that good as compared to the previous Battlefields. Like if you ask me point blank what my favorite Battlefield campaign is, it's easily what is it? Bad Company. It's easily Bad Company 1, then Bad Company 2, right? Bad Company's had the best campaigns. So it took me about 5 hours, just over 5 hours, to complete the 9 missions, the 9 chapters or whatever in Battlefield 6's campaign. Mediocre. It looked great, sound great, visuals, no bugs or glitches really. Sometimes you would just run through the members of your squad, which kind of was weird, but I guess they didn't want to add that collision detecting system or whatever. But yeah, like I said, we don't play Battlefield for the story campaign. But I appreciate that they got a story campaign because Battlefield 1 really didn't have one, right? In 2046, was it 2046? They didn't have one either, right? Or 2146, I can't remember the last one. I really didn't like the last Battlefield. But as far as the multiplayer is concerned, it's bad. I'm going to tell you right up front. I'm going to give this game an 8.5 out of 10, and I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. I really want to give it a 9, but it's just because of the multiplayer is so damn good. I did play the beta a little bit. I played through every single map. I played every single map in Battlefield 6 so far. It's called Saints. I had it written down. Saints Quarter. It's the only map I didn't play. I played all the other maps. I played every game mode, but I skipped the team deathmatch modes because why would I want to play a Call of Duty mode in Battlefield? Battlefield is all about the spectacle of warfare. So I played every mode except the team deathmatch and the deathmatch modes. Most importantly, the game to me, as far as multiplayer and competitiveness, it ran great. It ran great, and it looks amazing. The sound design, everything just pops with this multiplayer. I played a lot of engineer. I played a lot of medic. Like when I play Conquest, which is like to me my favorite mode. Okay, that's the footage you're seeing is me playing Conquest. I usually go with engineer because I like vehicles. I like tanks. You know, I haven't even gotten a chance at this point because I've only been playing this game for 2 or 3 days. I haven't even gotten to a jet or a helicopter yet. I'm dying to get into those. Um, but yeah, I play usually engineer. I usually play medic. Like if I'm playing Rush especially, I'm playing medic. The squad system is just great. The kits are great. They feel great. The unlockables all varied and useful. You know. Um, I didn't get a chance to play recon yet. I played assault. I played what mode was that? Domination. I played assault and domination. That was real fun. Um, I played a lot of modes. What other modes did I play? I had them written down because there's so damn many. So yeah, I played domination, King of the Hill, breakthrough, escalation. I played all those modes. You know, they're all different enough and they're all fun enough. You know, some of these modes don't have a lot of the vehicles and stuff in them. Some do. Um, some are more of a squad based with just the players, which is fine. It's still better in Call of Duty. Um, but some of the missions, some of the game modes, you really gotta use the vehicles. You could spawn in the vehicles and stuff too. But the maps, yeah, they look very different. I'll give you that right up front. They look different visually. Choke points and everything are there. I'm not one of these TTK hardcore, esport, knowing all the lingo, multiplayer. I'm not that. My channel's, 99% solo. But I love Battlefield. And to me, it's just one of the premier point blank multiplayer games out. To me, it is. And I had a lot of fun with the multiplayer in this. Like personally, I got to immediately jump on, what's that game I got to play next? Little Nightmares 3. But I don't want to play Little. I want to keep playing Battlefield 6 right now because that's how much fun I've been having in the multiplayer. Yeah, I mean it's a game that you get lost in. It's my favorite multiplayer game. Period. Like I said, the sound design, everything, the unlocks are all useful. Like here, I got an anti-air. I forgot the name, and it's not a javelin. Javelins are for tanks, but it's an anti-air weapon for taking out helicopters and you could take out a jet potentially if the guy doesn't know how to play defense with a jet or a helicopter just by walking around on the ground. Yet you could get in tanks, jeeps, and all these other type of vehicles to help your team and squad out. But Battlefield, the tips are basically you just stick with your squad. You get XP boost bonuses for doing anything with your squad. I don't care if it's the tank, healing and whatever. Just stick with your squad and stick to the objectives. The game is an objective-based game. There's nothing complicated about it. I mean, you will get points. It's not about just killing because sometimes in these games, the least points you will actually get is just from shooting the enemy. It's not about that. It's about Battlefield. It's about the spectacle of the entire warfare. Winning, points of interest, stuff like that. I just always loved Battlefield. My first experience with Battlefield ever was I saw my cousin play Battlefield 2 when I first moved out to Las Vegas. I saw my cousin play Battlefield 2. It was like in 2004, I believe. It was on PC because it was only on PC back then. And he had the gyro sticks for the helicopter. The guy thought he was fucking Rambo playing it. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm like, I gotta get a PC, And that was my first introduction to Battlefield. So, yeah, 9 games later, Battlefield tried all kind of things. You think about Hardline, where it was like a Miami Vice type game and stuff. That had multiplayer. It's just, I give it a Battlefield. They try all type of things. They fail sometimes. They win sometimes. But I think they won with Battlefield 6. I don't see a lot of gamers on the internet crying about the multiplayer. Of course you're going to get grifters that's gonna lie about it because they got their reasons to grift. But to me, it's the best multiplayer. Now I haven't played Arc Raiders. I need to play that too. But maps, game modes, the kits, the feeling of the gunplay, everything. I love the fact that you don't even need to be a combat medic to heal your comrades anymore. You could just grab them and pull them around a corner and heal them and stick them with a stim charge. I just love this game. Love it. So, yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm trying to think if I forget anything else. Because my reviews, no scripts, no edits. This is all off the cuff, all top of my head. you know, if you're a Call of Duty guy, you're always going to be a Call of Duty guy. This game is not for you. We know that because Call of Duty, you know, really isn't for me. You know, I get that. But if you are a Battlefield guy and you're hoping Battlefield is back, it's back. To me, it's back. The multiplayer is the reason you're gonna stick with this game for years until the next installment comes out, and hope they do a better job in the next installment. But that's it, and I think that's about it. Yeah, members, thank you for becoming members of Jason's Video Game Source YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Seriously appreciate it, because YouTube is always throwing some weird algorithm boost to knock your channel down. It don't matter how big or small you are, it's gonna happen. It happens. So I thank you for directly supporting my channel. And that's about it. Thank you. And that concludes Jason's review of Battlefield 6. 8.5 out of 10. Later.